I do the report of graduation last year, right? So I do now the report of
Rising Tide.
Yeah.
yes. So I have some few questions to ask to you for the Grosse Radio. First, why the name of Rising Tide?
Yeah, you know, it's an old saying, and the classic thing everybody knows is, you know, the tide raises all boats. Of course, we all know this. And we were searching for some different names, and when that meeting came up, I realized it had a lot to do with our music and the things we're talking about. And I liked it. I liked the name. I was like, that's cool, first of all. And then second of all, we started talking about it and said, what do you think? You know, and we liked it. You know, it's part of what we're trying to do, you know, is bring music up, bring ourselves up, push ourselves. And if we lift ourselves up and if our music, you know, has a certain quality and we go a certain direction, then everybody it brings everybody up, which is it's a great it was a great thing in words that described the music too.
And where comes your inspiration to write the music for this CD?
Our entire lives. A lot built up to this. Right? Yeah, you know, me and Kim came together in 2013.
Yes.
She stayed in California a few days after a tour we did. We played at the Sierra Nevada World Music Festival in California. And when we said, oh, let's have a jam, we were kind of talking before, like we should do something together, you know. So we had a jam at, I don't know, it was 3 a.m. We start playing. She said, let's record this. You know, this is great. I said, right now? Okay. So I pulled all the microphones out, took another half an hour. I set up the studio. I said, okay, we're going to record now. And it was Time Bomb, that's on the album. And the little beginning part where it's just me and her and the end where it's just me and her is from that night. So Rising Tide really started then.
Yeah, okay.
Even though we didn't know it was going to end up being like this. We were kind of just making music together.
I see that you have a few featuring on the CD. One with Jacob Benfin from Soja, the other one with Nahaman. I see him in Montpellier 3 weeks ago.
Great, right?
He said he was so enjoying this featuring with you. And he was pleased to see you again on the Reggae Sanska in Bordeaux.
Of course.
So I see. Probably we sing together again on the Reggae Sanska.
No question. Yeah, you know, when we did with Groundation and
Yes.
Nauman was around, we had him up as much as possible.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they're very musical group. Backstage, they're always jamming. I have films of Kim and them jamming.
And these guys are not only great musicians, you know, Jacob and Norman and Limey and Roslyn and all these people on the album. Them have the same drive and the same passion about the music and them leading toward the same thing. All they want is positive vibes and positive vibration, and they were perfect. Everybody did their part perfectly and everybody enjoyed it, and it was nice. It was perfect to have them on the album, representing Rising Tide and what we're doing. They make it come together nicely and perfectly. Rising Tide.
It's our family. It's our musical family.
Yeah, musical family.
What is exactly the message you want to say with this music?
Yes, man. You know, when the tide comes,
Yes.
there is nothing that can stop it.
Yes, I know.
There is nothing that can stop it. So the tide that is coming is our positive music and the change that we want for mankind and for the world, just in a better light, you know, just for people to live in love and to live in harmony and to live in oneness like it was from the beginning, you know, and that is the message that we want to share, the message of love, the message of togetherness, and remember to teach the children that remember music, remember love, remember caring, you know, all of these things.
And doing your life.
Yeah, and doing the best that you can do right now at this time. That's what we're trying to say. Yeah. Rising Tide. Yeah.
What is your future?
Future is intense. It's great. We are so lucky and proud to be able to come back here, you know, and perform music in Europe. And all the places we've been before, you know, there's a lot of people who ask us, hey, you guys coming back? You guys coming back? We are actually.
Yes.
And so it's great to do it in this form. You know, we're a little more open, a little more free. We can kind of, you know, explore some different styles of music, and it's freedom. The future is complete freedom. You know, we can do anything. I feel like with this rhythm section specifically too, we've done a lot of different groups, different kinds of music and stuff, and with the girls, it opened up so many possibilities, like the Aretha song or things like that.
Rhythm and soul, funky.
Yeah, we get to kind of explore some different things that we have already played in the past, but not necessarily in this setting. It's cool to mix everything and push, like I'm saying, we're finding new ground. And even in our own writing, to maybe incorporate a piece of it in our own way and make it our own, which is, that's the future.
That's the future.
You know, like you could see where we're, you know, I could see the light at the end of the tunnel, as we say. But we're gonna let's get together. We're gonna take some time to build to that. You know?
And, you know, I feel that Rising Tide is for music lovers. You know, so whether they like funk, whether they like jazz, whether they like reggae, some of the time they will put a little Jamaican culture in it, you know, for mix it up a little bit. So it's for music lovers. Music lovers. It's for everybody. There's no limit. Opportunity is endless. Yeah.
So thank you for this interview. And,
thank you, my brother. It's great to see you.
Yes.
See you again in the future.
I hope so.
Rising Tide. Nice. Rising Tide. The biggest radio station in France.